Each week we try to inform you of special upcoming events. This week, you can get your racing fix early with some action on Tuesday night at Central PA Speedway.
More of Outlaw late models coming Tuesday night, starting their speed weeks this time. Ought to be one of the biggest races we've ever had at the Speedway with the caliber of teams that are going to show up. It ought to be just a great time for friends, family, and everybody at the track.
On Friday, Motordrome Speedway hosts the ARCA Truck Series. The Modifieds have the night off. On Saturday, the All-American Outlaws visit Thunder Valley Raceway. They are 30s and 40s style coupes. There will be a car show and driver meet and greet session. Check out their website for more details. At Sundance Vacation Speedway on Saturday, the Modifieds do battle for 100 laps, worth $3,000 going to the winner. Susquehanna Speedway Park will run a special Sunday event. It's the King of the Hill Series featuring the 358 Modifieds. On Sunday, Tri-City Speedway will have the Super Sprints in action as well as their regular program. In the World of Outlaws, Super Late Models will continue their speed week with a visit to Erie Speedway. The winner pockets $10,000. A few weeks ago, we featured some vintage race cars that Bud Garvey has at his museum. On Saturday, Bud will hold his annual picnic and open house.
The amount of people we've ran into over the years, these racing people, you know, they're some kind of people. They're all good people I've found, and they really enjoy that, coming over to our museum and looking at the cars. And I tell people, I said, people say, well, did you charge anything to get in your museum? And I said, no. I said, what I do is, though, I said, what I really charge is you have to have a story, a racing story to tell when you get there. You know what I mean? And I said, really, if you don't have one, make one up. Because I said half the stories you're going to hear in here are going to be made up anyway. So,
Bud's Vintage Race Car Museum is located behind Black's Home Sales off of Route 53 in Osceola Mills, Clearfield County. It should be a great time. That's going to wrap things up for this week. Before we go, remember, if you want to contribute to the growth of our sport, quite simply support those who support racing. Join us here next week for another Pit Pass.
Pit Pass has been brought to you by Jake's Karts and by Buttonwood Campground. This has been a production of WHVL Sports.